Italian-American template is an ode to the history of this neighborhood. As in the late 19th century, the Italian immigrants started outnumbering the Irish, and they started setting up their own shops, their own churches. My neighbor, Nina, she's 89 years old and has been living in the building for 73 years, said that it used to be that on every single block there'd be a macaroni store. I said, "What's a macaroni store?" And she said, "It's a place that would sell pasta." And now in the neighborhood, there's probably one left, and we're gonna take you today. So we're gonna make 2 stops today. We're gonna swing by Rigatoni's, which is a macaroni store. We're gonna pick up some pesto, and then we're gonna stop by my favorite meat store, Pino's, pick up some chicken breast. Here we have Houston Street, but if you're from Texas, maybe it's Houston, not really sure. All right, so we're coming up on Rigatoni's. We're gonna get some pesto. I don't wanna make it myself. So here we are, coming up on Rigatoni's. You can tell it from the green on it. So here we're inside Rigatoni's. I believe it's been here since 1906. 1906? That is correct. All right, so we're gonna pick up some pesto. And I think it's behind me. So let's grab it with us. They have a bunch of fresh pasta though. Maybe we'll come back another. So tell me, how good is this pesto?
This pesto is the best in town. You come and try it. If you
Rigatoni's.
don't like it, we give you your money back.
Oh wow.
How do you like that?
That's a strong guarantee.
See? Alrighty, come to Rigatoni's, 144 West Houston Street, SoHo.
You heard her.
All are welcome.
Now we got the pesto. It's time to get the chicken breast. So we're gonna have to head over to Pino's, right across the way. So we're coming up on Pino's Prime Meat Market. They are my #1 meat purveyor in the city. They mostly do business to business, but luckily they do a little bit of consumer business. We're gonna go and check it out. Hey Luis, what you working on today?
Hey, how you doing? Chicken base?
One time I saw this guy take all the bones out of a lamb.
Yeah.
I think he did it in like 6 slices. Got my man Vesuvio over out here on the fiddle. Playing the tune. Hey Gustavo.
Hello. So 3 pounds, right?
Huh? Yeah, 3 pounds, cube. These guys are the best. This is the master right here, Gustavo. Look how pretty that is. My man. Thank you, Gustavo.
You're welcome.
Damn, that's Christmas right there. Now the sun's setting. We got pesto, we got the chicken breast. I'm pretty sure it's raining, and I'll see you in the kitchen shortly. I'm the SoHo Chef Man, and today we're going to be doing the Italian-American template. The Italian-American template includes chicken breast because it's super lean, mushrooms because they're high in flavor and low in calories, a sauce component, which today is going to be Rigatoni's pesto and Mama Rao's marinara sauce, and finally pasta because pasta gives us life. All right, so let's take a look at the ingredients. So we have 3 pounds of beautifully trimmed chicken breast from Pino's Prime Meat Market, some chicken bone broth, turmeric, some white mushrooms that I've washed, some Mama Rao's marinara sauce, pesto from Rigatoni's, we need some garlic powder, and some pasta and some salt. Next, I'll see you at the stove. Okay, so we're gonna start with Dutch oven on less than medium. And spray in. I'm gonna put these mushrooms in. This is gonna go for a while, but it's mostly passive, and I found this is the best way to like get rid of a lot of the excess water in mushrooms. So I'm gonna set a timer for 30 minutes, and every 10 minutes, I'm gonna stir it, and by the end, we'll have very concentrated mushroom flavor, which is really what we're going for. Since the mushrooms and the chicken are gonna take about the same amount of time, I just started another pan in the back and put a little spray down. I'm basically gonna saute the chicken breast until it's just white on the outside. I'm gonna braise it for the rest of the time. I'll show you guys when these two have come up to heat. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. You can see there's a ton of water here, but over here, we're getting a little bit of color on that. Just gonna turn the heat up a little bit. So we'll check back in and I'll show you what it looks like in another 10 minutes. Okay, so I was wrong, but 5 minutes later, it's time to add the broth. turmeric in there. And we'll let that cook with the top on for about the next like 30 minutes. This is what the mushrooms look like when they're done. So I'm gonna take this off the heat. Since it took around like 9-10 minutes for the chicken to brown, I still have another 10 minutes on this in the back. Just checking on it, making sure it's not boiling too much. That seems good. Ta-da! Come back when that needs to be drained. There's about 10 minutes left, so I'm gonna add some garlic powder, a bunch of garlic powder, and some salt. So I obviously forgot to put salt in it. What's new? So there's 3 pounds of chicken here, so I definitely need to season this a lot. So you see how the chicken's starting to pull apart? That's basically the goal. The thing is, like, chicken breast doesn't have a lot of connective tissue, so the braise is a lot shorter than, say, like a shoulder of lamb or like goat. Just have to keep an eye on it, and it should be done in another 10 minutes. And then I'll drain this, and then we'll come back to here. Okay, so this chicken's almost done. It's been about 25-minute braise. I can tell that it's almost done because you can see how it's sort of pulling apart when I hit it with a spoon. So we have some, pulled, spiced chicken. And I'm gonna start this burner in the front, a little bit less than medium. Throw this in. So you wanna save some of this bone broth for the sauce that we're gonna do over here. So I usually take like 4 of these little things worth and then just pour the rest. So I'm gonna drain this, I'll be right back, and then I'll show you what it looks like assembling this. Just drained it and tasted it, and it's awesome. So here's the turmeric chicken. Add a little bit of garlic and whatnot. So we're gonna add some amarettos. Whole bottle. I think there's like 5 servings in this. I like to add a little bit of water to it just to thin it out a little bit because there's a lot of meat here. Get this Rigattos. She's right though. Once I started buying this, I stopped making my own pesto. They just do that good of a job with it. So I'm gonna put about half of this in, maybe freeze the other half. Just that extra little oomph that makes the red sauce, kind of pop. We're gonna add a little bit of this in. We're a little bit below medium heat. At this point, everything's cooked. It's just more like mixing. Oh, there it goes. Just pull out that chicken apart. You see how tender that is? That pesto really makes it super savory. That's about it. I'll show you a trick with boiling pasta in a little bit. To recap, what we did today was the Italian-American template. Feel free to swap out the protein source. So maybe instead of chicken breast, you use shrimp. And maybe instead of rigatoni, use cavatelli.